The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. So Jim Beglin, what is your interpretation of the way they appear to be lining up?
Well, it's an attempt, Peter, to put a solid bedrock in place and negotiate the game from there. If they can absorb what comes towards their box in the early stages, then the midfield can begin looking for more of the possession and can start thinking about a more probing influence.
Guti! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Guti calmly anticipates, looking for options for movement. Nedved, good purposeful running this. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. No way through.
I don't think I've seen a player as complete as the Czech cannon.
Nedved.
Yeah, the cannon gives us a little indication of the power he can produce from either foot, but he sets about his job like a Tasmanian devil, a whirlwind of activity.
So strong on either side.
He is.
What a delightful ball. Bale. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Looking to play him in. Great ball, and it takes a shot! Goal! Marseille!
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Quality ball. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Lahm with the clearance. Lobbed in behind. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. He's a sharp little ball here. Bonucci simply refused to be outdone there.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Well-timed, excellent interception. Not the most accurate pass. And this is Ibrahimovic.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Looking for a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Schneider plays it short. Nedved crosses. And the finish! And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Cleared without complication. That's been cut out, well played. Luis Suarez. Could move up a gear here. Half an hour played now. Ambitious ball here. Ferdinand cuts it out. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Schneider aims beyond the defence. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Terrific header! And it's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Marseille are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Can he get on the end of this? It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos delivers. Nedved. Schneider. Marseille looking to pass their way through. Ooh, perfectly measured that. Ibrahimovic. Chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're at it again in double quick time. Gorgeous. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle.
Now here's a fine representative for the fullbacks union, Peter.
Massimo Otto.
Yeah, it's going to be vital if he imposes himself.
It's Ibrahimovic! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Bebeto. Well, we expected better and so did he. Hakimi. Van de Ven. Not getting... Oh, that is asking for trouble. Messi! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Fluminense are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Van de Ven. Now it's Luis Suarez. Messi. And Messi! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Ibrahimovic finds himself offside. And it's Ibrahimovic. Nicely weighted ball. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Vitinha does really well to win the ball there. Oh, good take in a good area. Vardiol.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Ibrahimovic takes a shot! He's scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. The great team, the people's team. That is what Corinthians have come to be called over the years. And this, of course, is the ultimate sanctuary for those who only see black and white. And that gets things running. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football.
And Batistuta! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corinthians with the corner, they're first. And it's hoisted clear. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Now it's Messi. He's from Messi! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
He's found a way through. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Gently done. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Bellingham. He is through here. Puskás. And that pass just didn't quite work. Can he get it through? This is Batistuta. Tries a shot! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Bellingham. Now, that looks a decent... And the shot! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. And he cuts out the supply. That's a sharp pass. Played back in. Plays a sharp little ball here.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Chips it through. It's roll! Good save. Keeper read that well.
Well, it was probably, for him, the best option, but then again, I'm not the best judge of that.
And he's managed to get free. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And smartly reclaimed. Schneider has it out wide and in space. Great ball, and he's in here.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And it's Messi. Suarez is onto this. Suarez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And the finish! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
He's through here. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's got a chance, surely! Messi. Pull it. And here's the chance to counter. He has found a way through. Chooses to go back. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Schneider. Now it's Puskás. Looking for the run. And he plays one through. And he's... Goal! It's a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured.
A header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corinthians have their second corner now. Climbs up big! Danger averted for now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ah, he's given it away. Now it's Batistuta. Now this could be a chance. Batistuta. And he's heaved it away. It'll be a throw-in. That has ended up in no man's land. And that has put paid to that. Schneider. Now it's Batistuta. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Iniesta. Now, can they get him away? Luis Suarez. Roberto Carlos. Tries to cross. Somewhat off target. Nice looking ball. It's played through for him. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Pull it. And it's half-time here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Barcelona really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Teremos uma substituição.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Can he get onto this? No, not quite on the same wavelength. Puskás chasing after it. And he's straight offside. And that's another good win of the ball. That has not gone well. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Bellingham. And he's worked it through. Barcelona different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come. Oh, shooting chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Cafu. Cross from Cafu. Searching pass he's played there. Cafu. And it's Gullit. Can he get on the end of this?
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Batistuta really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Cristiano Ronaldo, played in deep, he gets big! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Great vision. Oh, that's clever. And Batistuta! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. So Oh, so smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Corinthians find a position of real strength now. He can run onto that. Cafu cuts out the pass. Now it's Messi, looking for options for movement. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And this is Puskás. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. He's cut it out. Iniesta. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Aimed beyond the defence. Haaland! It's there! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Substituição em andamento.
Barcelona can make their change now with a break in play. Barcelona give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Raúl looking to play him in. Oh, good ball. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And the referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague and they look worried. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
Substituição.
Schneider is standing over this one, so a genuine chance to increase the lead. Schneider! Now who's going to be first to... He's gone for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Iniesta. Now it's Messi. Knocks it into space. Barcelona, that could spell trouble. Tries to play it through. Now there's a fight. Real chance! They've scored!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
We have got ourselves a game here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's in plenty of space here. Up he goes! Sticks it away! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Corinthians take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
And he's being shifted off it. Oh, this looks sharp. Cannavaro makes the interception. Schneider. Now it's Batistuta. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And this is Ronaldo. Messi gets into some space. In by Messi. Schneider. Caught offside that time. Four added minutes on the board, and he's worked it through. And this is Ronaldo. Big chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Chance for a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. And it's Roberto Carlos. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Barcelona were a team not short on... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I think you and I can be sure that neither of us are going to present a serious challenge in trying to outrun Mickey van de Ven. This Dutchman is unusually fast for a defender, particularly the fact is he's 6'4". So I'm just concerned about his hamstrings. I know he's had problems in the past, and I just hope that doesn't go on to interrupt his career, but there's nobody really capable of outrunning him.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Shoots! Well, now it's fallen kindly here. They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping. Shot, surely! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. It looks a good ball through. Oh, that's superb. Oh, and one more try! Sticks it away! And they're at it again, in double quick time. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Looking for the run. He's through here. Luis Suarez. He's having a shot! It's Nedved! Contact was certainly crisp. Didn't quite come off.
Well, he certainly got enough purchase on it. Now he's got to think a little bit more about the accuracy.
Ronaldinho. That looks a cracking ball.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Luis Suarez. It's a good-looking he rises! Oh, crossbar! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Bonucci plays a sharp little ball here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, good spread. Cruyff. And that's an errant pass. That's going to go a long way. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that looks a decent ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Ajax finding their passes. Great vision. He's had a shot! Oh, it's come loose. And it's Bonucci. Big chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Ajax with the corner, they're first. Schmeichel claims comfortably. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Thuram. Ferdinand. Cristiano Ronaldo. Gullit going full steam ahead down the left flank. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And the finish! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Suarez deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
This their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Ronaldinho. And it's Ferdinand. Tries to play it through. Chance! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. So smooth. A signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Ajax find a position of real strength now.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Can he get on the end of this? Dealt with nicely by the defence. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Nicely weighted ball. Davids kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nedved. Now it's Cruyff, and this is Ronaldo. Luis Suarez. Cleared without complication. Nicked it back promptly. He has found the way through. That's a delicate pass. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Nedved has a shot! Nedved! A diamond of a goal! About as smooth as it gets. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy. Oh, what a mistake! Shapes to shoot! And the keeper's well positioned. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 19, Luis Suárez. El dorsal
And we're
21,
underway again.
Ibrahimovic.
Barcelona decide to shake things up. There has been a change in personnel.
Cristiano Ronaldo. El dorsal 13.
Looking to go deep. Davids charging forward, the ball at his feet.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Barcelona different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Gullit makes the interception.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And it's Iniesta. And that has put paid to that.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Tries to pass it through. Van de Ven.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Davids. Well, we expected better, and so did he.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Messi tries making a foray down the right. Cross needs to be good.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal. That's just playing it safe
La
and
asistencia
simple.
a este partido asciende a 96.026 espectadores.
Ajax are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape.
Chance for a shot! Drawn out the best in the keeper.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Corner number 3 coming up. Surely now! And he's missed it.
Ferdinand clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cruyff. He's picked his way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Big header! And he steered it beyond the post.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
That has not gone well. Threads one in. Aimed beyond the defence. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And that has been clubbed away.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 6, el dorsal 8 serán sustituidos
Just
por
about up to
el
75
dorsal 7,
minutes.
el dorsal 5.
Davids.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Son Heung-min goes steaming forward. He's making a real surge on the left. Tries from distance. Keeper always had the measure of that.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Son Heung-min. And here's Rooney. There's the shot! Ajax get their 4th corner. Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now that is a hefty challenge. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And the shot! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
They're up to 5 corners now. Son Heung-min goes short. And this is Son Heung-min! And yes, it's there! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Ajax are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. He is, and the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. They've scored! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He's through, can he finish? Really well taken goal. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
They're still trying to make a game of this. It's a pretty loose pass. Time added on, 4 minutes. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he get it through? Real chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And that has been cleared. And time is up. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.